Hey, this is Matt with AltCoin Buzz. Today we're going to look and see what's moving in the crypto markets, maybe look at a few news headlines, tell you what I think of what is happening. So, hey, let's get right into it, guys. Here I'm on coincheckup.com. You guys can go on here, sign up for an account, change your settings for it to look exactly how you want it to look. We are going to look at the last 24 hours on volume, maybe the top 10, maybe the top 20 here. See if your coins are moving, and I will give you some ideas of what I'm looking at on levels and things. And there's some interesting things happening in crypto. On a down day, when Bitcoin is right around 7,500, there's some things starting to converge and diverge against Bitcoin. And some of these things are acting like traditional markets in this sense. And I'll tell you just in here a little bit what I'm thinking of on TRON, on a couple other ones that are popping today. You guys you might want to know about this and how that's running. So go in here to your 24-hour volume. If you see I have this change because I want to know about volume. I want to know about price move over the last hour, 24, 7-day, 30-day, 90-day. They even have it to where you can put in the 200-day change. But then over here on the right, the percentage from the all-time high. This is handy to know too. How much air do we have up there to move from those levels? And I want to know, of course, about the 7-day volatility. Is it noisy? Are we quiet? Are things starting to heat up? Along with trading and movement on the amount of dollars rolling through this market. Initially, just impression-wise, things are light. Volume are light. Things aren't moving that much. I know you're bummed the market is down, but $500 on Bitcoin is nothing here, guys, for it to move back and forth. All right, toggle this according to 24-hour volume, and we're going to see what is on the top list. So you see that arranges that. I want to know dollar amounts moving through this market. So initially, we've already talked about EOS a couple days ago, but look at what's happening here on top trading volume, not market cap. Top trading volume. What's moving up into this top 20? What are things doing when it comes? I want to know money flow. I would know actual money that's moving in here. And right here in the 5 spot, what is going on with TRON, guys? Today, when everything else, for the most part, is down, when Bitcoin's down, when the markets in general, 4, 5, 6%, sometimes more on the altcoins, why is TRON moving up? So you dip into that, money-wise, 5th spot on trade volume. Let's dip into that and look. You can do that right on coincheckup.com. Go in here, analyze your trends and all that, but we've already done that on Tron. I want to see events. I want to know events and roadmap, what's happening, and we do find out that tomorrow we have a coin burn. Coin burn is confirmed. What's that going to do to the circulating supply? Is that affecting price right now? And you can see that this data is coinmarketcal.com, but it's really nice here on CoinCheckup. You can just roll right through it. Also tomorrow, first beta launch of Exodus on the 31st. So Tron will launch its first beta version happening on the 31st. The testnet will launch in advance from July 1st to May 31st. That is announced for March, will be delivered on March 31st. Confirmed on that. That is, and you guys can look, that comes from Justin Sun on the verified account. On what day did he put that out? 10 hours, March 31st. So it doesn't say when he put that out, but you can go on the Twitter account on them and look at that. Lots of stuff happening on Tron. Live interview. Justin. That's funny. Look at this. Justin Tron and the Tron technical team. I think they meant to say Justin Sun on that. We'll go on a live Periscope on the 31st. Get on that, guys. If you're involved in these coins, get on those live events, those live frequently asked question or Ask Me Anything events. Get on there and find out what's going on. A listing on the LessFX. I do not know about that exchange, but that's coming up April 3rd. Wow. Airdropped for Tron token holders. LST holders, airdropped XVG and TRON. And the mainnet launch, my goodness, lots. That's May 30th. So you guys can check that out on TRON. Find out what's going out there. Lots of news. You know, a lot of times I'm telling you guys to go in and look at this and research more. And I had a couple of people in the comments, and this just, if you really want to get, if you want to really get me riled up, then just tell me that I'm giving you more homework, because somebody said on the comments, oh great, Matt's giving me more homework. Well, you know what, if you can't do your own research and go dive into this and look for yourself where you're putting your hard-earned money and your money, then get out of crypto. Okay? And the majority of you are savvy researchers. You study up, you invest, you look at these things. I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to the people who are saying, who are telling me on the comments that I'm giving you homework. Well, you know what? You need to have homework, and I'm going to keep giving it to you. And that's what we do here. I'm going to give you ideas. I'm going to give you things to look at. But this is my opinion, and you have to not take any of this as advice and just blindly follow it. You dive in, you do your own work. Okay, going into the top 20 on volume right here. Remember Storm? We talked about Storm a couple days ago. Still, for the 7 days, up 61%. Did it bottom out? I want you guys to look at the video on Storm, the one Candace did, the one I did. Look at those levels that we talked about. You decide right there where you're at. Are you still in? Did you want to get in? Have you not gotten in yet? And remember, it was up 218% at one point. But the significant part about this that I'm looking at today is it's still in the top 10 on volume. So things are holding on that. Very important to know that the weekly volume is coming in. Do you guys want to see on weekly volume where to go on that? Look at the weekly volume by going into the chart. Just pull the last 3 month or 6 month right here on Coin Checkup. And you can do this on your own charting program. You can do this wherever you want. I'm just taking you on this because it's free. It's just free to go to. It's easy to go to. You can find the events. You can find, I'm not shilling for this site, whatever. Somebody's saying that too. This is useful. This is quick for you guys to go in and look at this. If you want to go into the real trading view of this, it's right there on the tab. My goodness, it's just easy. But let's look at the basic. Pull that 3 month so you get daily candles. Remember, we were on the videos talking about this day right here. I was talking about this with you guys. All right, look at what the volume has done since. Still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days of significant volume for this asset, this coin. Okay, this token on Storm. Check that out. See what you think, because as it's come down here, it's in a consolidation period. So find out if this is a good spot for you. I'm calling the risk to reward here the fact that it's at 4 cents and it could go to 0. You need to keep that in mind. But from 4 cents, and we hit a high up here of almost 19 cents, that there is a 4 cents just even to 16, 17, 18 cents, a 4 to 1 risk to reward. It could go to 0, yeah, but it could go back somewhere in this range at some point. Good solid company. So check these videos, look at what we're talking about here, and it's important to say this. It's a bad day. It's a bad day for a lot of these things. Probably a lot of things you're in, but I want you to see what's happening. There's some divergence from everything being down. It's not a complete sea of red. We're starting to see some projects that are moving on down days away from being down. TRON, Storm is 2% for the day down. But look at some of these other ones that are showing strength in a down market. Where was the other one I was looking at? This happened with Q-Link the other day when they got listed on something, and they went up real strong. Let's look at volume on, there's another one I want you guys to see on the top list. that had this divergence. Okay, here it is. Things that are up on a down day. Not ATM coin. BYTOM. BYTOM up today when everything else is down. Here's another one. WEPOWER up almost 4.5% on a down day with volume. 29 million traded on that back and forth. 63% from its all-time highs. So see, there's room in there. There's risk to reward in there. Let's go in there and look at that on WePower, just so you guys know. Again, yes, I'm giving you ideas and volume and things to look at, but from here, you got to take this and run with it. You got to find out if it matches your investment plan. Do you have a plan for the short and the mid and the long term? And I'm saying that's a month or two on your short term, 6 months on your midterm, and 1 to 2 years on your long-term investment strategy. And we're going to talk about in another video compound interest and dividend type drip things we've talked about before. And I'm going to ask you guys, what are you going for? Are you going for 10 or 20% on your portfolio this year? Because you can make 10 or 20% on your crypto portfolio this year during up markets, during down markets, anytime. And that's maybe what you should be going for instead of trying to get rich on this in 1 month. No need for that. Okay, we have WePower. Look at this volume, guys. These are daily candles. This is the March 29 candle, so we're not done yet for the day. Significant volume on WePower for the day compared to itself with a price movement up for the day against a down market. WePower. Look at that. Find out if that fits your plan. WPR. We've talked about it a lot. It's very well known. I don't think this is any surprise to you, but this is strength during a down market. Look for those situations where you have strength in the down market and look as to why. Here, we didn't look at the events. Let's go back there and find out if there's anything going on with the events. And then we're going to talk about ontology. That was one of the other ones that came up as I was looking through this for the day. I want to say a word about Binance Coin too, but let's get back here to WePower. WPR. You know, if you can't find something you were looking at on this site, all you got to do is go in here and type it in the top and pull that thing back up. Good. Let's see what's happening with the events here. Oh, here we go. Today, platform launches, April 18. There you go. Is that why this thing is moving? Infrastructure connection is the next event on May 30th. All right. Again, yes, news is good. News is good. We're going to talk about that. But try not to reach out there and absolutely say, this is why things are moving. Because you just don't really know why things are moving. Unless you absolutely know fiat going into this with this amount. That's going to really tell you what's happening. If you know the big money movers that are out there. Because big money, tens of millions, can move the crypto market right now. With where we're at on trading volume per day, right now we're at 14.5 billion on overall crypto. And with that kind of trading volume, you can have manipulation. Just call it. Just call it and say it. Last one I wanted to show you guys was ontology, but it's not up for the day. It's just that in the last 7 days it's up 71%, and it was on the volume list today when I toggled this. So let's go back here, make sure this volume is accurate on the ranking. See, I think it's in the top 20 on volume. 75 million traded today back and forth. So ontology, you guys know about this? You know what's going on with it? I've seen people talking about it. We have a large price move up here from the 161 to 261. Where are we at right now? 222. And let's look at the 3-month chart. Look at this move up here from $139 on March 25th, so just 4 days ago. That was a significant move with some volume. We still got strong volume compared to itself over this past 3 months. This is a good volume kick up. You guys know what's going on with this? I'm not trying to be an expert and tell you what is going on. Okay, lastly, I wanted to tell you guys about something that's happening with volume on news and what things may be coming up with that. Look at this, Game Giant Unity to work with Kick ICO token. You guys know about Kick, the KIN token, K-I-N, and they're wanting video game developers to take KIN crypto mainstream. This is huge, I think. This is reported on CoinDesk. And you guys know that I am in KIN from the get-go in there. And KIN's going to use Ethereum and Stellar. So I think this is giant as far as KIN usage and what's going to happen in the gamer market. I won't go and read all this article to you, but let's see with this news coming out. What they're saying is Unity, and maybe you guys know I'm not into games, so I didn't know this, but this is the company, Unity, that did Pokemon Go. So you might know about Cuphead, Pokemon Go, Kerbal Space Program, and others. So, hey, just the Pokemon Go phenomenon that came up like that, I think would be significant. So let's put in here, let's see how that's affecting KIN right now. Maybe it's not. Again, with this news and with these things coming up, good news and bad news doesn't necessarily move the market in those directions on these tokens. So we can look in here and type in KIN, find out if there's been any price move today necessarily. And you can see over the last hour, 5%. Today, 2% up, and over the last 7 days, 6%. So I'm not saying it's because of that news, because you'd have to look at Stellar also. You want to find out if that's affecting, move on that, because they're going to be on Stellar Lumens. But look at this. During a very down day in the markets, KIN is another one, K-I-N, that's moving against that market trend. And this is where you want to know these things. This is real trading, guys. When we're starting to have a little bit more maturity to these, you're going to see these days where maybe you have a sea of green and you have some ones with weakness or down, or you're going to have a sea of red and there's going to be some move with those up. So just something to be aware of. Keep watching. Watch your screeners. Watch what's going on with volume. Hey, if you're new to the channel or you haven't done this before, I saved this for the end because you guys don't want this at the beginning. Hit the subscribe button, please. Ring the bell for notifications, and you can connect to all our social media right there. And remember, guys, we have this offer from Jenkins Risk Management and the Block Edge Capital guys that they have given AltCoin Buzz. It's a great opportunity. Go in here on this video. This is 2 days ago. If you want to learn how to trade from real traders, people that are really doing things in the market, people with decades of experience in business and trading, look at Block Edge Capital. And just for AltCoin Buzz subscribers, they have a link right here. Check this out. Go on the video, click the link. This is just for you guys. It's jenkinsrm.com/buzz. Just for you guys. They have a private crypto chat room access. And you can look on my video as to what these guys are all about. But there's a free access to a trading room here. You guys can get in the public, check all this out. If you want to go further and be involved in the private one, they actually give, and he does this in the public one too. You guys actually want buy and sell signals. You want us to say on these videos, tell me where to buy, tell me what to do on this. But look at this. You can go on here, 9 hours of videos, 300 hours of past live trading sessions, and they're going to give you a big old discount on that. I highly recommend these guys. This is not shilling because you guys are out there asking for this. You're asking for help. with investing and trading and sound fundamentals and what to do on that. So we went out, talked to our friends here at Jenkins Risk Management, and they delivered, and I already am hearing a lot of good results out of this that you guys are having. So avail yourself to that. You guys know you can find me on Steemit, and you can find me on Twitter under Crypto Trade Matt. Thanks a lot. Y'all have a good day.